All right, how's it going, y'all? We're back here live on the set. We're just talking about, you know, uh, the year, what a crazy year it's been. Just discussing with y'all a few things about this shutdown, what we're doing, how I'm managing, how I've been coping. People have been reaching out. I appreciate that. Of course, I do. We are live. Okay. So, people wondering who am I? Ken Lance. I'm just a personality here in the Great Lakes region. We're up north, essentially, Wisconsin State. I'm just into a lot of the arts and music. Of course, I follow the news and, political things. Not like it's a religious thing, not that I do it because I have to. Everyone likes to have a sense that they know what's going on. Although the more TV somebody watches, unfortunately, probably the less they know about what's actually happening. But, we got to find an equilibrium somewhere. There's got to be balance made out of this messy situation. My case is no different. So basically, at this time, doing a lot of podcasts and talking with folks on Instagram and Twitter and video chat, just seeing how people are in different parts of the world, different parts of the states. So I'm a creator. I just do all kinds of creations. I'm big into artwork, big into music. Try to just do reviews of projects, and if I'm consulting, we're looking to get the job done properly at whatever means that would mean, to whatever degree somebody would see to be reasonable. I'm all for it. People are asking me about the artwork. That's a painting. Maybe one day it'll be for sale. Probably not. It's a good painting, though. It's not perfect, but took a bit of time to do. Painted it in November of 2017. The title is Concentrated Rage. It's about the ups and downs to transition, and how it's not just one lifetime. Usually it's a bunch of different lifetimes all made into one. With the news of today, a lot of people ask me about the year and if I think we'll be going back to work. A lot of people at the end of April. You never know. It'd be nice if everything went back to normal, although the feeling of abnormality is going to remain. And there will be other places that don't open back up. Not everywhere is going to be open again. Not everywhere is going to hire again. Some people in some places, they're going to see these real adjustments that maybe they weren't ready for. Society can go further than where we're at today, as far as tolerance of really a new era of history that's being created in the modern time. I was telling the people that check in on me, the people that I love, the people that love me, worse is surely to come. There's going to be worse things that happen. Surely things will get worse before they get better. And when it comes to COVID-19 and pandemics or infectious disease going widespread in general, I don't think that I don't see how this situation could be any different. That it's a factor of the hill. There will be a peak, and at some point, things will start to roll off. But we're not there yet, so sure, be braceful for a rough 2 weeks, a rough 1 month, a rough 3 months. A lot of changes are happening. Americans are getting wise. They're counting their coins differently. We can't just look at everything to be a single use article. Anything that is useful in one way, perhaps there's 2 ways it could be useful. And so efficiency is going up and cleanliness is going up, but still COVID-19 is spreading. And that's just something we're going to have to deal with for the next 1 to 3 months. Whenever there's a crisis, like I was saying, I grew up in we were Great Lakes kids, but we grew up more towards the river. And when you live in a small river town, not everything is what it should be. And often communities that are further out from bigger cities, they see shortages and they see certain negatives in life that you don't find in other areas. So even those that only knew comfort in their lives are experiencing a bit of discomfort. What I call to be the real government shutdown. Although in theory, everything is actually open. But during a official government shutdown, everything except a tiny little bit is open. So it's a bit of a paradox there, how the government is shut down when it's not, and when it's not shut down, when it's open, when it's functioning normally. That's actually when things are shut down. Who knows, though? Real life is stranger than fiction. So I was writing on my blog the other day, put on Snapchat, on Instagram, Twitter, from all the negatives, there has to be a positive found for every moment possible. Or you're leaving energy on the table. We're not being as efficient as we can be. The negative is the shutting down of society. The positive is the building up of the psyche and the understanding of the self and the reflection that American people, especially, are taking part in at this time. Even though everything seemed to be fairly good in life, the bills were being paid, everybody's working, the kids are in school, we're playing music at nighttime, we're going to the theaters on Thursday nights. A lot of people are still going out to eateries, and they're having tacos with their classmates and with their colleagues every Tuesday, and they're having breakfast, right, with each other. Everybody's smiling, and the workplace seems to be normal. But not everything was as normal as what it seemed, and not everybody was in the right fit. The change that is forced is still can be a benefit can be made from that. Really, nothing's off the table unless you take it off the table. I tell people on my Snapchat, I said, well, use the moment to work on the self, whether it's reading more or creating more, being more productive in the many ways we can do that. Chip away at the largest project possible while time is in abundance for many people. I know I'm chipping away at a project. I'm working, always writing, getting things put in order so I can spend more time in the booth. But also just things like cleaning and organizing can never hurt. Definitely moments like this. Putting together a podcast where I have people from my social channels tune in if they want to see what is going on from my view. I welcome it. Definitely it's pretty interesting. I have a lot of followers on the many platforms. I've been doing social media more than 10 years. So basically when I was in middle school, that is when social media started to become popular. If I remember properly, going into high school is actually when people were making Facebooks for the first time. And that's about when I made a Facebook, was when I was actually going from 8th grade into high school. So definitely a long time ago. And the internet has changed the way that we're using social media. But, I have folks that really send me messages and always check in and want to know if we can work on collaboration. Trying to do more collaborations with my close friends for all time's sake, just to have the memory that me and a close friend worked on a piece of art together, or whether it's music or if something was written. Those kinds of collabs are, they're special. And I want to do as much collabs with my friends as I can. In the future, I'd love to write books and have as many of my close friends and family members featured in books as possible. Because you don't know when the moment's going to come again.
What's up, man?